So if anybody been under a fucking rock, Sean Carter, aka JayZ, you know what I'm saying, the I guess owner, CEO, CFO of Rock Nation, formerly Rockefeller Records. If you don't know this, I don't know how you don't know this, but he has been his name has been re-amended, or they amended his name in the lawsuit, one of Diddy's lawsuits about, you know, RAPE. You know what I'm saying? It was the story goes like this, because I'm trying to see if it's one quick, but it's because it's the second part that we can go over right here. That's something that just happened today. But apparently what the suit says is,
and mind you, I haven't been keeping up with this, so you informing me right now.
This shit is bull. I mean, it's early. It's early right now. But so what it says is essentially, let me use my DJ Academics word, essentially, motherfucking Diddy and Hove left the VMAs in year 2000. Like, god damn, like I don't even
25 years ago.
Bro, 25 years ago, yes. Like about that time. Yeah. And so they left, you know, and that's when JayZ had the blueprint out, I believe. Yeah, no, it was the blueprint or the volume 3, the Big Pimpin' album. I think it was volume 3. Yeah, because Blueprint came out 2001. So this was the volume 3, Life and Times of Sean Carter, Big Pimpin'. What was the other hit off there? Because it wasn't Hard Knock Life. That was a CD before that. But it was that glow. It was that glow up for him that time. Eminem was on the
okay.
Right then. I looked because I did some research. And that was like Eminem was the hottest shit. JayZ was the hottest shit when it come to rap. Diddy was one of the hottest like executives. And essentially them niggas allegedly they left the VMAs, went to a party. At the same time they went to this after party, this at some house is what the lawsuit says. It's a young girl. She's loitering outside of the Radio City Music Hall trying to get into the she was trying to get into the award show. She couldn't get in. I guess she pulled up on the drivers because, you know, if you go to any big event or if you ever been to a Grammy party or anything like that, anybody who know anything about a real professional event, you pull up and you either got valets or you got drivers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will take your whip and boom, or they dropping you off and they're going to park right there. So she pulled up on one of them and was like, yo, I'm trying to party with the stars. Keep in mind, she's 13. She's trying to party with the stars, right? So the driver said, well, 13? I can't get you. Right. That's what I'm saying, right? So the driver said, no. He said, I can't get you in. He said, but he said, you do fit the criteria for what my boss, which is Puff Daddy at that time. I don't even think it was P. Diddy just yet. I think next year he turned to P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You notice how the nigga kept changing his name, right? But we'll get to that. But
P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, PD, Love, Brother Love. What the Sean?
That nigga want to be a different person. He only want to be, he didn't fucked up the other, you know what I'm saying? But this is about JayZ. So the driver, so she was like, cool. So the driver, this is how the story goes. The driver took his client, which was Diddy, to the spot, which was the after the show. It's the after, like one of them, like at the crib, like the after party. Because it was a couple after parties. We're going to talk about that briefly. But you know, always know there's always after parties. We'll get to that. So she gets to the after party. It's all type of big. Oh, they make her sign an NDA. I'm about to say NDMA. They make her sign an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement. Yeah, shiny suit, man. That was the shiny suit, Diddy. They make her sign an NDA. And that's to say, essentially, like, you're not going to take pictures. You're not going to tell anybody. You're not going to broadcast anything that's going on. This is secret. I don't know if anybody ever seen an NDA, but an NDA is really, like, one time I was in the studio and I don't even want to say who was in there, but it was a very well-known people. And I wasn't in a session, but they left a bunch of their NDAs. I don't know what they was. Maybe they were shooting a video in there, but I wasn't. And I was reading through their NDA. You know, you can put anything in the NDA. So she signed the NDA, which she agreed not to, you know, spill the beans of what's going on here. Which everybody has to do that. Which honestly, that wouldn't apply to her because she's a minor. But we'll get to that too. She said she popped up in the party. She walking around. She's seeing all these stars. She gets a drink from, you know, the waiter or the waitress that's walking around. You know, the party waiter or the waitress. Hold on, what the hell? What'd you say, bro?
From my phone, I don't know what's up with my
Oh, okay. So she has a drink. The drink makes her woozy. Now, after she gets woozy, she says, you know, you ever been drunk and you want to go find a spot to lay down? You be so drunk. So she went to go find a little random room. We know how this story goes. She found an empty room. It was no furniture in the room at all. It was just a bed. You know, I don't know if it was an Airbnb back in them days or whatever they called it back then, or that was how they kicked it, or I don't know. But it was nothing but a bed in that motherfucker. She went in there to lay down. She was awakened to Diddy, an anonymous female, and it's echo. Yes, echo. Hello. Oh, hello. Damn, it's echo again. I can't hear you. Yeah, just pull back up, fix it good. So goddamn it, she wake up, Diddy and Jay walking in the room, and they proceed to, well, she says JayZ proceeds to hold her down and sexually assault her, like the real way. Like, I mean, all of it's real, but the all the way. He ain't just grabbing on, he ain't touch, when he penetrated or whatever. While Diddy, an unknown celebrity, female celebrity. You good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So she's getting sexually assaulted by JayZ. She notices Diddy and unknown female celebrity. She hasn't been named in the suit. I got a theory who I think it is because I did a little research, but they watched. So Diddy comes, he grabs her, throws against the wall, like totally manhandle her. Boom, boom, boom. Then he does the same thing, penetrate her. While at the same time that JayZ now took his place, and the other lady, the unknown celebrity female is watching. She gets up. Oh no, they tried to. She was forced to give oral to Diddy. She said the only way that Diddy would stop. Yeah, she said the only way Diddy stopped was she chopped him in the back of the neck. I don't even know how that even works, but she chopped him in the back of the neck, hit him or whatever. He stopped forcefully trying to, force her to give oral. And she ran up out there ass naked, only a towel. She ran to the nearest gas station, called her dad, and her dad, yes, her father came and scooped her up. Fast forward, JayZ has been named as, at first he wasn't named. He was like mystery celebrity, like how the girl, whoever the female is, he was that first. They sent them a demand letter because this was filed originally in October. JayZ sued them anonymously in November. And they sent a demand letter, which is, hey, nigga, cut the check. The same thing that Diddy went through, that he bucked on, which, it wasn't going to go good for Diddy anyway, because we already seen what Cassie did. She took the money and she got your ass. You know what I'm saying? So who knows how that would have ended up anyway, and who knows if it's true. I'm just thinking like that. But so now, fast forward now, he sued, he's named, and JayZ is accused of RAPE along with Diddy.
We still talk about the 13-year-old, right?
Yeah, this is the whole thing.
The father knew about this,
right?
So it's a witness. JayZ sued a lawyer. I get it. I'm up to par with you, but I'm confused. You get what I mean?
All right. So so look at it like this. So all right, boom. They was putting pressure on JayZ.
Yeah.
All right. This is in the. We don't know about this yet. This is behind the scenes. They sent a demand letter, which is they didn't ask for no money, but what the fuck do they? What did they, like? I was watching. Somebody said, who was that? They didn't want no record deal from Rock. You know what I'm saying? What do you think they fucking want? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
for sure. They want
you don't got to say I want money. Like, okay, cool.
So they was on a shakedown type of tip.
Yeah, civil. They was trying to basically they didn't file. It's no criminal charges yet. Although remember when Diddy was first charged, it was civil charges.
Right.
And then his shit's matured into a criminal or whatever.
Once the feds got involved.
Right. He's in Brooklyn locked up right now, Diddy. So JayZ responds with his lawyer, and he like, no, fuck that, y'all been trying
JayZ
to.
responded. Okay,
Yeah, he responded via
that's
his
fast. Now
lawyer.
that's fast. Now
He responded. I mean, he said no. He said I ain't going. You trying to shake me down? I'm just paraphrasing. He like, no, this is false.
okay.
This a crooked lawyer. He kind of sort of in a way said that the girl accusation, like she's not a real victim or something. And I don't know how he would even know that, because if you didn't do nothing, and how do you even know if you don't know what's going on, even with your homie Diddy, who y'all like this, how you even know who's a victim? But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's another. We can talk about that.
I like where you going though.
How do you even know? Like, I don't know. How do you know anything if you never made a statement about the Diddy situation? So it's not like Jay was like, oh yeah, I'm this, how you call it? Like, not I'm that shit. We going against that shit. I knew about this shit, or I heard he was. JayZ never said nothing. Beyonce never said nothing. The father of the girl, we still don't know where he is at. The little girl. Well, she's a grown woman now. We don't know yet. They say she's living. They say she live in Alabama. She live in Bama. So I don't know what part of Bama that she live in, but they say she's like 36 or something right now, 36, 37. She lives in Alabama. And so, all right. So this is the final thing we can get to our opinions. So then today, as of today,
I feel like I think late last night or
JayZ.
I feel like I cute. I'm sipping that red
put a motion
like
in for his lawyer, rather, for him put a motion in to tell her, because she's anonymous at this point. She's Jane Doe. You can file lawsuits under anonymous or whatever. So he's saying, no, reveal yourself or drop this case, which I ain't mad at him. So with all that being said and all those different thoughts and stories, and that's the suit, essentially, how do we feel about this? And what do you think about this? And what's the deal? Like,
20 years. I'm not saying, like, if there is an actual victim, I feel like with all of this, like, I get it. Like, people hurting, people need money, people want money. But I feel if you are a real victim, don't just pursue civil. Pursue the criminal. Go the whole way. Now, if the plan is to do civil and then go criminal, I understand. But let's be real. Like, that shit, to me, it sounds like a money shakedown. You know what I mean? And that's just where I'm lost. Like, 20 years, a father was involved. A father picked her up that night. I understand how corruption works, but at that time, who's to say that JayZ was above the law?
I mean, me personally, from my recollection, because I believe I actually seen them awards. Like, I was into music about that time in my life, and I know that JayZ wasn't who he is today,
right,
as far as rank and money and clout, or we call it clout now, but whatever, prestige. So I don't know. I mean, I know when you coming in and shit, you hanging with niggas and you hanging with Diddy, and I'm just like, the thing is with me is this. All right, aside from the actual situation at hand, or the accusation at hand, I'm seeing so many people cape for this nigga JayZ, and we don't even know nothing yet for real.
Right.
Like, remember niggas was caping for Diddy, or well, if they weren't caping for him, there was certain media outlets or certain people was, whether, and it's political, everybody knows.
I don't mean to cut you off, I'm sorry, but I just said that because I watched Charlamagne, break down this situation on the Breakfast Club.
I ain't like that neither, but go ahead.
I didn't either, because when it was on Drake, it was like blah 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 blah, hit. Well, then it came to JayZ, it's like, oh no, absolute bullshit. It's not real. And I'm looking at this though. I watched two women. Keep where I'm going with this. I watched two women downplay another woman's accusation.
You mean Just Hilarious and the other lady?
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep what I'm saying. Two women. I thought women be with women. Women is for women empowerment movement. If a woman is exposing this information and she coming forward, then it's most likely possible and true. I'm looking at two women say, no.
But you know that, like, well, I Charlemagne and Envy, well, fuck Envy. Charlemagne is the boss of that show. You know that, right?
Right.
When it comes to the on-air personalities, I don't know who the higher ups is, but who got the rank on that show? Who can like really right? So Charlemagne worked with Revolt, which is Diddy's platform. And I also seen Maul. I was gonna make a reaction to Maul, but I didn't know that Maul brother is co-founder of Rock Nation. So when I found out, I was like, oh yeah. But niggas don't want to get. I feel like motherfuckers don't want to get they don't want to put themselves in harm's way. And I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Let me say this because somebody sent me something. I don't know who this is, and I might have to go actually look at it because it's in my email. But I woke up like 3:00 this morning, and somebody sent me a wild ass piece of paperwork pertaining to JayZ. You ever heard of somebody named Ronnie Bo?
Not off top.
All right, well, Ronnie Bo's dead. He has interviews on YouTube. It had to happen recent because the little clip I seen, you could tell the clothes he had on, it was like current, like recent within the last 2 years. Ronnie Bo is dead. And basically, without me, I didn't read the whole thing because when I seen it, I was like,
the father of the 13-year-old girl alive?
I don't know who that is. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's Ronnie Bo.
Oh yeah, you did say they Jane Doe and anonymous. Okay.
Yeah, they Jane Doe. They say the only thing that we know about the young lady is that she lives in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? But this Ronnie Bo paperwork that somebody sent me is accusing. Like I was like, oh, y'all not gonna get me in this trick bag. It's like accusing. A lot of people are scared of JayZ because there's a lot of rumors about him killing people, and you hear the conspiracies and so I guess with the paper, look, Javon said he know who Ronnie Bo is. See, I didn't know who the fuck this was. When I seen it in my email, I was like, fuck, man, I've been making these videos. This happened.
I gotta check that nigga out. Whoever he is.
Yeah. No, he has interviews. I didn't look at it. I typed his name in and I seen it like he had been talking about JayZ for he been talking about JayZ. I don't know I didn't even dig that deep into it. Oh, he's not dead? Oh, okay. Somebody say he was dead. Or maybe I misread the paperwork, and I didn't really read the paperwork because I was like, "Oh fuck, this is the same shit that they did with the whole not to bring Flacco up, but when me and Flacco was getting into it, somebody kept emailing me all this. This was like 3-4 years ago. I'm like, nigga, I am not fucking 1090 Jake, nigga. Like, I'll react to this shit, but I'm not about to bring out the paperwork that don't nobody got. Like, I don't know, like, especially when it comes to sexual shit and murder, nigga, like." Nah, but so it's a lot of people that's against Jay, from the Jaguar rights to the Ronnie Bo guy. Who else? What's the girl name? Allie, the girl that was in the Ain't No Nigga video. And she was also in the Run This Town video.
Dame Dash.
Allie Carter. Yeah, Dame. But no, these people are really against him. Like
you don't think Dame really against him?
No, they want him dead though. They're vocally saying like they want this nigga dead or locked up. They've been saying it. So I always, I'm not really like I said last time, I'm not really a super conspiracy theorist guy. Like if I see proof of something or if I see a pattern and shit, then I'd be like, all right, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? But
I say this though. What I see that I don't like, none against JayZ or nobody in Rock Nation. You know how I go with BQ. But it's like, why people be treating JayZ like he God or some shit? Like he not human or he can't do shit humans do or the shit humans do he would never do. It's like, bro, this nigga a human. This nigga take a shit just how I take a shit. So any of this information, it's gonna be like innocent until proven guilty with the information that comes out. You get what I mean? Like, this nigga ain't God though, bro. Like, this nigga a human, bro. Like,
no. I feel you on that, and that's why I said what I said, because it might be he's not God, but you know what they say God can do? He can give you life and take life.
Yeah.
So they be saying, like, when I say they, I mean the conspiracy, them people that's against, they say he's a murderer.
What the evidence?
Right.
You know what I mean? If it ain't no evidence, if I'm a smooth criminal, how you gonna hate me for being a smooth criminal? I'm smooth. Now, if they got personal grievances, that's different. That's personal. But for the outside people, You can label me whatever you want. If it ain't no evidence or proof or no, it's not true.
Right, and that's what I said. Like, and I'm not mad at Jay for saying name the names.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying? Because hey, motherfucker, if you're gonna say accuse me of anything that detrimental, like let alone you can have people wanting to do something to me. You can ruin my business ventures. You could my kids could look at me a certain, my family could look at me a certain way. Mental stress, like emotional, all that whole shit. Like it's very serious. But remember this though. Diddy went through the same thing just now. It was civil.
Yeah.
And then he was like, remember he did the video, I ain't do this, and he put out the statement.
Yeah, that shit was.
Yo, then he said, Diddy also said, name the Jane Does. They did it, and look what I mean. I don't understand how people. This is what I'm saying. How can anybody say that he didn't do it? I'm not saying JayZ did do it, but how can you? If you're not with this nigga every day of his life, you don't know what people do. A nigga, pause. Hold on, pause. Are you with your friends when they masturbating? I'm pretty sure they masturbating. Know your girls and your girls.
Ain't no nigga in no room when I'm sticking dick in nothing.
Or fucking the bitch. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't, but I bet you fucking bitches. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like, how do we really know that? That's why it make me sick. And I don't gonna say it make me sick, but it lets me know like the politicalness of the shit.
We gotta go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
No, I'm just saying.
We gotta be honest though. JayZ has put a lot of people in position to make money, whether it's rappers, media, whatever.
Right. Sports.
But that shit over with. That JayZ, the Golden Gate Arch, like bro, this nigga's not McDonald's anymore. You get what I mean? Like he's still JayZ. We like JayZ. We love his music, but this shit ain't being ran by JayZ. You know what I mean? Like, we got new media pages that JayZ didn't build them, so how can JayZ break them? You feel me?
Right.
It's a whole new world we got going on. So if you want to suppress some information, you better off not doing it. Because everybody is not the North, it can't be bought by the South. The South can't be bought by the North. Same thing with the West Coast. You feel what I'm saying? Right. However, hip hop has been purchased for a while from the North. The 2 billionaires from New York. Right, that shit isn't no more though. That's all I was making. So go ahead.
So I just feel like this, bro. I feel like don't nobody know, and this what we do know though. We know that JayZ has historically has a track record of fucking with younger chicks, whether they are underage. Foxy Brown allegedly. I didn't do it. Nigga, you on public with it. He's doing interview now. You know how shit work nowadays. Everything's resurfacing. I seen the old. I've been seeing everything on Twitter like the last couple days. I'm like, damn. I didn't even realize that he was 31 and Beyonce was 19. So that mean, and then when they got married, when she was like 20 or some shit.
No.
I'm just saying they didn't get married when she was 30.
I remember this. That one clip where Beyonce is saying that JayZ taught her how to be a woman and to love a man. She was 23 years old at that time.
And he was so if he met her, she was 19. He was 34 at that time, and she was 23. Which okay, but
and I think that was 2006
or something like that.
6 or something, yeah.
6, 7. But no, so there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like this way you gotta zoom in. Like, all right, so I'm pretty sure Beyonce didn't marry this nigga the first day that so y'all had been talking. I don't want to use the word groom. I don't want to use that word because maybe it didn't go like that, but some people will use that word. I don't know if he was grooming her or maybe they were just cool. You can be cool with somebody younger. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
But wait, you gotta add, they're in the music entertainment business. You have to.
What you mean by that?
A lot of age. Not saying that happened, but a lot of age get thrown out the window. You could see a 16-year-old in the studio with a 40-year-old man making music.
That's true.
Without parents present. Or you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I understand. I've seen shit like that. I never seen a funny business.
I give you a flip-flop example. If Chris Brown was in the studio with let's say Faith Evans at the time. Will we say that's weird?
It depends on. Well, no, if it's not weird, they making music. But if we start hearing shit like sexual or all right, check it out. Or if they make a song like how JayZ made with Foxy Brown, ain't no nigga like the one.
Yeah.
I'm fucking you.
You got that one. You got that one.
I'm just saying.
That one.
Yo,
you got the Foxy Brown one because even writing and penning those lyrics that were said on that song at her age was like,
bro, I wouldn't even, bro. First of all, bro, that's not my nature. I would never like. You got to protect the kids, and then especially like overly sexual shit, and then especially with kids. But how could you even be comfortable to you in there working with a kid and say, all right, we're gonna do this song where you talking about sucking my dick and I'm what do you say? I can read the lyrics. I just broke it down the other day. Fucking you, I'm gonna be still pounding in the afterlife and hit you eating your what Foxy sound? What she said? Playing in my pubes or something like bro. That's your sister or your little daughter, and she go to the studio and say, "Hey, Dad, look what I made today at the studio," and it's you hear that shit. You're gonna be like,
I will say this though. And I don't agree with it, but I know I'm gonna play devil's advocate with this. Was she legal consent age at that time?
I mean, well, so how the timeline goes, they recorded this song in 1994. She was 14/15. They shot the video. The video, she was 16. There ain't no nigga video. I was so young, I thought these people was all grown as fuck. You know, when you young, you think everybody grown. You just everybody tall as a bitch and everybody older. No, she was in the video.
So y'all, not you, but y'all think to the chat or whatever. Y'all think JayZ held and sat on this record for 2 years until it could be released and be.
And then she exposed. Look, she exposed JayZ and she reneged, but she exposed him. She said that he also turned her to a drug mule. So when I heard that, I said, "Oh, so if that's true, he did the older dope boy nigga with the young hoes, like little predatorial, like it's almost like I'm a record exec. Fuck me. You know how some niggas like, oh, I rap, suck my dick. Like, you know, they use certain niggas use certain shit because they ain't got no sauce for real, or they probably low self-esteem. I don't fucking know, but
also I'm gonna play devil's advocate a lot during this. You feel me?
Okay.
Also, though, who's to say she ain't say you JayZ? Let me suck that dick. Pause, because I know they gonna clip me like a motherfucker. It's all good. It's all good.
No, I was reading the text. My cousin was saying, hold on, say that one more time.
Foxy Brown at the time. Right. Who's to say that Foxy Brown didn't be like, hey, that's JayZ. I want to suck his dick.
But you would expect that's a young girl. Any nigga know that young girls.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's on you. It's on you think young hoes, bro. Look, all right, I'm gonna say this. I was dating this girl one time, right? This is facts. And I ain't even gonna say I was dating this girl one time, right? This was years ago. I was grown. I was like 20. I had to be like at least 21 or 20 or something like that. Maybe about 21 or 22 probably. And she had a little sister, and I used to come over her house, and her little sister knew me and shit. And it was never nothing funny or nothing like that, right? It was never nothing weird. But one day, my girl told me, she was like, guess what we found under the sink in the bathroom at the house? I'm like, what the fuck? First of all, why are you telling me what do you find in the sink? She said such and such has some pictures down there. So I'm like, all right.
Pictures?
Yeah, some pictures.
Okay.
So I said, all right, why are you telling me? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, because it was pictures of you.
Oh shit.
And she was at that time, her little sister was young, maybe 12 or 13. Now, of course, there ain't no explicit pictures of me, right? Because I don't have no fucking porn out or nothing like that, or no nudes floating around. But it was pictures off of my, what was it at that time? MySpace or some shit. It was like some photo shoots. I was clean and shit, you know, fresh, had the shit going on with the whole thing. So you can kind of pretty much assume as to why those pictures, what she was doing in the bathroom with them pictures. So, but that don't mean that I was like getting on, like, bro,
Right. Okay.
I stayed, ever since that day, I stayed the fuck away from her. Already, she's a little girl, so but I made sure any grown man know, nigga. So especially if a young girl told me something, let me do this with you, or bitch. First of all, I don't even got no young hoes around me anyway. Second of all, bitch, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, you're out of fucking place, little girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I would approach it. I'm not like, all right, like, yeah, let's get it. Like, nah. So I would hope that hoes or anybody wouldn't be like, and then you know what tweaked me out is, you know, like even though he wasn't at that, I don't think that he was of the prestige that he has now. He still was a lit nigga. He probably could fuck. Who was out at that time? Who was that? Britney Spears. He could probably fuck any of the top bitches or any bad bitch in the videos. Remember Superhead put him in the book and said that, oh, when I was giving, this was Superhead said. Let me for y'all try to Superhead said this about JayZ. This what type of nigga she said he was. It's in his book, Confessions of a Video Vixen. She said that when she got in the Lambo or the Ferrari with Jay, you know what I'm saying? He just whipped out his shit and put the rubber on it and was just like, he ain't even say nothing, she said. So it's not like he won't get pussy from like legit.
I'm about to ask you, was he wrong for that? Like you were like
no, I'm just saying. I'm saying he wasn't having problems. It doesn't seem like you can get hoes, like not if you can't get hoes that make it acceptable for the fuck with a young girl. So it's like, what's the fuck is going on? Like that's why it fucked me up. So I'm like, it wasn't like he was a broke, busted, disgusted, weird ass, street ass, homeless nigga or something that's a perv. But the only thing I could think of, if it was true, is if he's hanging with Diddy, and maybe he didn't know, right? Maybe he didn't. I don't know how you don't know this is a little ass girl. Because listen, even if a girl can look like a girl look like a grown woman, and you talk to her or see her mannerisms and how you gonna know that's a little girl. You can talk to her for 3 minutes.
You gonna know, bro.
You gonna fucking know. It ain't even no. Man, she gonna be going over her head. She gonna be acting goofy like it's a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
if I hit up a 20-year-old right now, I'm gonna know she's 20 years old.
Oh,
just by how she text, how she talk, what she talk about. Like we don't have nothing in common, really. Like
so, it's hard. I'm having a hard time trying to decipher how this could even, how JayZ could even like, because I'm trying to find like some kind of, maybe it was on accident, which I don't know how to. I don't know. Like my nigga, bro, come on, you like, allegedly if that's what. So I'm like, if this wasn't a mistake, it was on purpose. If it allegedly happened, it's hard for me to wrap my head around that. Being that, you know, I grew up. JayZ is my favorite OG rapper, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite OG rapper. It was Biggie. He died. He got killed. Then it was JayZ. Probably only because Biggie was my favorite rapper as a kid.
So
is
this news heartbreaking to you?
No, because after I seen Cosby, all that, I don't believe none of these niggas.
Yeah.
Don't let me down, Snoop. Don't let me down.
I hope don't let me down either. Don't let me down.
Let me down. But
it ain't many celebrities I would kick it with. So it's like, don't let me down, man.
It's like what's that song? Who made that song? False Idols or some shit? Who was that? Wale or J. Cole? False Idols.
I don't know off the top of the head.
Let me see. It came out like it was like 2016. Let me see. I think it was Wale or J Cole. These False Idols. Hold on. J. Cole, I think it was. Let me see. False Prophets.
False Prophets.
That's the name of the song. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who the fuck can we like? And that's why, like, now maybe if the Diddy thing didn't happen, even if the Bill Cosby thing didn't happen, look, and I don't even look up to these religious niggas. When I seen Bishop with that nigga, he dead now. You know what I'm saying? He dead now. He's from Atlanta. He was a wild perv. I think he died from that AI die slow. Eddie Long. When I seen that whole thing with Eddie Long, Bishop Eddie Long, and I'm not shitting on him. I mean, what he did is what he did. I'm not laughing about his death, but I mean, I don't think we needed him anymore on earth. You trying to play God, you trying to talk for the word of God, and you doing all this shit with these little boys and shit, and then you die. You wonder why you died 2 years later. I'll just call it karma. Never mind what it might have been from. But after I seen shit like that, That's why when I see the TD Jakes rumors and shit coming out, I'm like, I don't trust none of these. Even the religious niggas, I don't trust them. After Diddy, bro, I used to post like Diddy, like little inspirational clips years ago, like, cause you know it's hustle and shit, and I didn't drop his name in the song. I'm trying to get it, like Diddy, bro. Hands up, bro. Hands up, my nigga. I don't know if he did it or not. I wish I could sit here and be like Maul and Charlemagne the God and Angela Yee and what's that girl name? I mean DJ Envy and who else? Any of them niggas that used to work with him or work for him.
I'm with you though. Y'all was not nowhere around that man when he was shoving cock in no woman.
And nothing.
How do you know?
Nigga, have you ever been around that nigga when he fart? Has he even openly farted in front of you?
And
you
it seems to me like Jay don't even be fucking with half of these people. So how the hell y'all know for sure?
And he don't. That's what I'm saying. But like I said, that's in my opinion, that's political. And I understand they want to keep their job, but it's also like, come on.
This further proof about Jay not even kicking it with niggas. When JayZ taking a picture with one celebrity, it's normal multiple pictures coming out after that of him in that same outfit. It's rare. You got a rare pic with JayZ and just that person by himself.
I'm gonna say this, man. I can't put it past nobody, bro. Sorry, Jay. You know I love you, nigga. I love your music. I don't love you. I love your music. Let me say that. But
I'm glad you fixed that.
They made it bad for you, bro. Like it's like this. It's like, all right, this is how it is for me. How I'm looking at this right now. It's like
Me Too movement.
It's like not. Oh yeah, right. Me too. Right. I think you said. Hope you just said me too. Me too. Look, it's like this. It's like if you date some girls and then like every girl keep cheating on you, eventually you're gonna think, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be scarred. You're gonna be like, I ain't trusting none of these hoes. Even if one time it might happen, I ain't trusting these hoes. Because look, I trusted this motherfucker, and this bitch was. I seen a video on Pornhub. She getting fucked by two niggas. You know what I'm saying? That ain't that a nightmare? One time I thought I seen that, but it wasn't her. But I'm just saying hypothetically, like nigga, hey,
I ain't gonna lie, I did that too though. I seen some shit. I'm about to get real personal with y'all, but I seen some shit on a porn site, and I just knew it was this girl body and shit. So I screenshotted this shit and I sent it to her, and she was like, "What the fuck you sending me that for?" And I was like, "You trying to tell me this ain't you? It won't hurt." I swore up and down it was her though. It looked just like her body, everything. She had the same scars and all, but it won't hurt. I found the same video years later, and it won't hurt.
I kind of went through a similar thing. One time I was dating this girl. Look, I was dating this girl, right? And I was on, what was that website called back in the day? Tumblr. It was like one of them blogs. It was like the original blog. You could just post random shit. I think Future had a bussin' Tumblr. That was like a little artistic site. And I seen this girl was topless, and it was her face. I seen her, and I said, "Man, that is my girlfriend cousin." Because I just met her. I said, "Man, it was." I swear to God, to this day, I wish I still had the picture. But so what I did was I sent it. I said, "Who is?" I said, "This your cousin?" I hit her on Facebook. She told me something. No, but that was her. It was her face and then the cleavage. It was topless, and like it was a topless like bathroom mirror selfie joint. Like, and I was just like,
"Was it her?"
My girl said that's not her. But I'm looking at bro. You can't take my face off, and she had a twin. I mean, I guess whatever. Maybe you would because it did her. And then nowadays, I be seeing her cousin on some like sexual, like overly. Yeah, like so, but I'm just saying, you never know, bro.
So was it hurting? You know what I mean? I'm with you. Was it hurting?
Man,
I'm a question.
I know what I seen. I know who face I seen on that motherfucker. Fuck the titties. And the titties was about. I ain't never seen her titties in real life, but they like about the same size. And the skin complexion, the hairstyle, the fucking face, nigga. Like you can't just like it was
at
the
this
face.
Point, yeah, you know, if the girl ain't got her face in it. And the @ name right beside it, it ain't real at this point.
I know, but see, this is 2011, 12. I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So I mean, Photoshop was around, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna close out by saying, shit. Honestly, I just want to wait for more details because I feel like I'm looking at Diddy all over again, and then Diddy's involved. And then Diddy's
statement.
JayZ.
Yeah, or who made the statement, Jay?
I mean, via his lawyer, but it sounded kind of like, I mean,
Or where can I find it? I read.
Let me see. Hold on. No, I got. Hold on. You talking about the one where he put out that was going against it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Find it real quick because I can't find it. I got the other thing right here.
Hold on, I go on search these right quick.
Yeah.
I got it.
I read it briefly. Yeah, go ahead.
It says, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Buzbee. What he calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. Fuck, nigga. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Buzbee, but damn, he went to hell with it.
It was calculated. It was calculated. Surgical. Like Pusha say, it was surgical. It was very surgical.
He said a deplorable human is crazy. But I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over, are more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press. This is a PR written letter. Surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirits. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability. But this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit.
That got to be Jay. He probably was sitting right there while bro was typing that joke. Like, add this, yeah, put that right there.
He said, "Yeah, you have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who, JayZ, you're 40 plus, who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. You're 50. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, I like that, fake physics will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am." Yeah, this a PR written letter because I can't hear JayZ saying a lot of this.
Right.
I'm not saying he's not a well-spoken person, but he is. Now, the comical things we find comical, I'm with you. I feel like JayZ was sitting there. Hey,
he was right there. He was right there.
Ambulance chaser in a cheap suit was, man, this that fuck nigga right quick for me too.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was like you broke ass nigga. Like you a broke ass nigga. Like I got way more money. But you know what? I also seen this today too. I don't know if you know Lawyers for Hire. I follow.
Yeah, I watched that.
All right, so he was saying that, and he's reputable. Like I never heard no real smut on his name since he been a lawyer before he got on the internet. But he said this guy is like the best guy in the country, nigga. Oh, like that's what. And he don't talk highly.
Lawyer, like what's his name? Like Alex Sparrow.
Yeah, Sparrow.
He a beast too though. So
he is. But just to hear to hear Lawyers for Hire say that, just knowing that. Me been following him. I was when we was all watching he just doesn't give out credit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I see.
Yeah, because he don't even need it. He do his own thing. He got his own money. He got his own thing. So and who knows what's up? I'm not saying his word is law.
But what you saying is you got a reputable, credible lawyer that's vouching for Tony Buzbee.
Right. And
we not saying he's a fluke.
All lawyers is pieces of shit. They human.
Yeah, they built a lot. Tough
Yeah,
win.
yeah, like in one form.
I mean, they get paid. They get paid to lie. That's what a lawyer does. You get paid to lie, fabricate the truth, create a narrative or create a perception for me to go home.
Facts. Even the DA too. The DA, even though they
yeah,
it's the same
they all
thing.
in cahoots. Some prosecutors and attorneys, like, but.
And this is another thing too. Look, this is another thing too. I heard this is a narrative that I didn't think about. I'm sitting here like, what if he pushing it to the criminal suit because he can spank that motherfucker easier? Because civil and criminal is different. You know, it's the same, but it's law, but it's different logistics when it comes to how you beat it or how you prove this, that, and the third.
Also, criminal takes long. It's faster than a civil suit.
Right.
Because it's like a nigga in jail versus a nigga trying to get some money up. It's like, nah, bro. If we gonna prosecute this nigga, we gonna get him the fuck out of here ASAP.
Yeah, I'm smoking gas, feel like I cute. Feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. I feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. Yeah, I feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. Yeah, I feel like I cute. I'm sipping that red solo like I cute. Yeah, I got all these bitches.